Yeah, I've been keeping up with celebrity news. All the cool kids are. God, my freaking ears. Her belly will counterbalance her behind. Do you reckon because she's so used to overcompensating for her posterior, she'll just, like, tip over because of the belly? Like, she's been countering that for years. She's just gonna fall over. She'll be like a tortoise. She will! That's unfortunate and hilarious. Did you just oink at me? Little shit. You know what I found out about kangaroo pouches? Guan? If this isn't new information to me, then I'm going to sue you for making me wait. If I say, what the hell's this bed doing here? It was me. It was me, Austin. Behind the pouch is literally just organs and bone. I didn't know that, and now I'm trying to visualize it. Which is making me a little bit uncomfortable. That does sound kind of grim. And now there's a cat stuck in here? God damn it, Gertrude. I'm literally having to wait now. I can't really work on any new ventures right now. Tell you what though, don't let me forget, chat. I need to throw some cobblestone in here after this. I think we'll make the apartments out of stone brick. Make them creeper resistant. It's so gross. It does sound rather grim. A bit like the Reaper. Look at the Bumble Boys! Can we talk about the fact that they are, like, the biggest bees I've ever seen, by the way? They're clearly killer hornets. Where did you come from? No mercy for thoughts. Well, I suppose they're born into it, aren't they? The pouch. So it makes sense that that's the case, but it's still gross. Behind the pouch, it's just another pouch. Yeah, so it does make sense. Is the pouch a second vagina? Like, I'm just picturing how a child gets born. Is the pouch ever... I don't know why I thought there was fur behind the pouch, like someone just sewed a pocket onto it. To be fair, dude, I'm in the same camp. I'm kind of with you. I kind of assumed that was the case. And now I'm mildly creeped out. I mean, the setup you have told me makes absolute perfect sense when you think about it, but I'm still creeped out. Now I don't know if I can ever trust a kangaroo again. That's better. It's a nice straight road now. So we are going to have to take down this house as well. And then we can start making some... Are you serious? My goddamn random wilderness bed and he steals it? I got a kangaroo in Animal Crossing today. Liam, you would effing hate her. Why? That size of the bees, let's hope we never see the hornets. It's true. I'm with you on that. They be large and in charge. God, this brick is taking so long. Well, that's because the last one isn't growing any. I mean, we're almost done with the brick. Her name is Astrid, and she's a clown kangaroo who wears punk rock t-shirts, and in a pouch she has baby clown kangaroo. Yeah, gonna have to give that one a solid pass. I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine. Oh, I was hoping we were done. There's a little bit more to do. But yeah, now all I can think of is Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown, who does cocaine. I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine. Do I make these 2-story houses, or do I stick with 1 story? So Liam, this is a dumb question, because you watch The Simpsons. Is there some clowns you aren't scared of, like Krusty? Yeah! Which is, like, really weird, isn't it? So, Krusty the Clown, Ronald McDonald, Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown... all of those 3 I've never had an issue with for some reason. It's literally like, the worst thing for me is like the literal generic clowns. Which is like big wigs, nose, huge ass eye makeup and all that stuff. Which is why I don't like drag queens either. Like, yeah, again, this isn't a transphobic thing or anything like that. I've explained this before. It's just the way the makeup is and how over the top and comical it is. It really makes me uncomfortable. Like, Doink. Yeah, I think Doink I have an issue with, if I remember right. I haven't seen Doink in a while, but I remember last time I saw a clown on wrestling, I had to look away. Again, it's not a fear thing, but they genuinely make me angry. Which is understandable from, you know, the story of why I don't like clowns. And if you've not heard that, check out previous streams. Nah, I'm kidding. I can, you know... If anyone ever needs a reiteration of any story, just let me know. But yeah, for some reason, I've never had an issue with Krusty. I've never had an issue with Ronald McDonald. It's very strange. It's weird how, like, selective my my mind is with that. This clown passes the vibe check. This clown passes the vibe check. This clown doesn't pass the vibe check. I'll tell you what I hate, and this isn't a furry hate thing. Furries I'm surprisingly fine with. That little kitten just spawned in the house. That was cute. Hate people in costumes in public. What, you mean cosplayers? Man, you and I would never have got on outside of this stream. No. No, you don't like cosplayers, or no, it's not just cosplayers? We're gonna need some clarification on this one. Clarification. Ow. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do this and let it make sense. I keep falling off. Piss! There we go. Like people who dress up as animals and collect money for charity. Oh, you just mean chuggers? Or some people like to call them chunts. I'm interested. I really want to know where this conversation goes. I get what you mean, though. It's like generic costumes that people have just, like, bought for running around in charity and stuff like that. I don't hate them, but I can kind of see where you're coming from. For example, like at the shopping centre every single year, a guy dresses up as an Easter bunny for a week for Easter. That's wholesome. But at the same time, you know, not everyone is here to F with that. Sometimes costumes just freak people out. Nothing wrong with that. I don't like these barefaced walls, they're bothering me. I don't... Oh, bollocks. I don't usually like putting, God, glass next to wood, but we'll make an exception for today. OMG, I saw 4 giant gnomes once and I bulleted into Primark, but I was doing that regardless of the gnomes. So the gnomes weren't really part of that story, were they, Jack? You were just on your way to Primark and walked a little bit faster. But the question is, you saw 4 gnomes, where were the other 3? I effing hated them. Makes sense. Don't y'all belong in a garden somewhere? Okay, I'm out of run. Good. Yes, Foreman, I'm working on it. I'm taking my union recognized break. Unionized break? Union mandated break? I'm not going for though. Haven't decided whether I'm doing 2 domed roofs here. Or 1 big long one. Long roof. Piss. Piss! Why must you ruin my life? Don't worry, I will be tidying this up a little bit. God damn it! So close to the end of glory. Well, that's the edge of glory. So, Birdman, you and I were talking about Final Fantasy earlier, 14 specifically. I've got no real plans to stream it. But is there any content you'd say would be good for streaming? I mean, Chocobo Racing is obvious. I've got to stream when I start doing that. Dude, this guy is like on my ass. Holy shit. Sir, can you just let me do my job? It's like, how is the building going? Jesus. Union's constantly on my back, man. Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh. Why are you here, then? I'm kidding. Is there any Final Fantasy 14 content that you think would be good to stream? So I'm thinking back to, like, you know, what I did with World of Warcraft, and leveling was, like, a fun thing to stream with friends, but at the same time, that kind of, like, relied on us all talking on voice chat and stuff. It, you know, basically became a podcast. Like, I definitely plan on, like, streaming Chocobo Racing. That's gonna be fun as hell. Mostly for me. Chat's not gonna have any clue about what's going on. I think we definitely got to go spruce on the doors as well. That looked pretty cool. Shut the headphones off for a minute. Rude. Your headphones should be constantly on listening to my streams. I'm kidding. You can take your headphones off whenever you like. I don't know really. Raids, Dungeons or Raids maybe. I imagine most would be like your WoW streams. Yeah, that's fair. I think if we'd like stream the entire story, potentially could have been interesting, but at the same time, that's like a lot of hours of content. And the way I'm currently playing that game, it wouldn't really make sense to do. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of like good ways to present it, I guess. It'd be cool to play on stream. You know what else? Oh, sorry. You know what else weirds me out, and especially prevalent in the AC community, when people humanize animated animal characters. In what context? Like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm genuinely interested. You know, it'd be great in this game if you get like diagonal windows so you can put skylights in. You know what? I think I've decided there needs to be individuality on roofs here. Don't really know how to do it with a single layer here. Don't mind me, I'm just being weird. Maybe from there? Yeah, okay. I'm liking this. Yeah, that looks way better, actually. Cool. 24-hour fishing stream. Dude, like, listen, you joke, but I really enjoy fishing in that game. I don't know what it is about fishing in video games. I really get on with it for some reason. It's a bit more involved as well, in Final Fantasy XIV, which I quite like. Like Warcraft, you wait for the bobber to move. And then you go right click, and then you know you've caught it. Whereas with Final Fantasy XIV, you know, you can do it to a simple degree like that, but there's also like, you know, if you're paying attention to the game, the game will reward you for that. I enjoy games that do that. It's a lot more interesting to me. Like, you know, for all its faults and it being RuneScape. RuneScape was like really fun for that kind of stuff where, you know, you could definitely AFK basically a lot of things, but it would reward you for like actively taking part in the thing you were doing. I enjoy games that let you do that. It's a big thumbs up. Remember Panda Pop? I do. Oh, you mean liquidized E numbers? They draw animals from movies and games as humans. Isn't that what the My Little Pony Equestria Girls movie was? Well, if they're going to jerk off over them, maybe we should just make them humanoid. It was a simpler time back then. Jack, you like... Sorry. Aria, you like, whatever age you are. 17. You don't get to remember a simpler time yet. You ain't old like me. See, me and Gibbo, we can both go, remember when we were 10? A simpler time. 10 was 7 years ago for you. Stop it. Yeah, 10 years ago. That's nothing, dude. That's 20 years ago for me and Gibbo. Sorry, Gibbo, I don't mean to single you out here, buddy. But the only other person I know who's around my age. It was still a simpler time. Back when apps weren't apps, or websites. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I see a little cat squeaking. It's very cute. Where's that light? Yeah, I like those houses. They're cool. Frank? Do you remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Jack, do you have a favourite year of your life? And that goes for all of chat, to be fair. Not just Jack. I'm honestly trying to think of if I've got, like, a favourite year. I don't think I do, honestly. Like, most years have kind of sucked. And if not kind of, they have massively sucked. That might be depressing to say, but I'm struggling. I gotta think. Maybe when I was like 17, 18? When I was 1. Yeah, when I was first born, that was a great year of my life because I didn't have to deal with any bullshit. And now I have to deal with so much bullshit. It's a contender for sure. Man, remember when the most you had to deal with was like, when were you going to pee in your nappy? In 5 minutes after changing or in 7 minutes after being changed? Good times. There's one thing that I've noticed, which is common with children and, with kids in both human and animal form. Ah, God, Jesus! And that is, once the thing that you pee or poop into is emptied, how long do you wait before you go and pee or poop in it again? And it's always between 1 minute and 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. I don't make the rules, that's literally what just happens. Anything under 5 is an absolute menace. In all walks of life. In all creatures. Menaces. Sauce? Trust me, bro. Right, again, I repeat the question from before. Can I use carrots to make villagers F? This music's so eerie, seeing all these villagers asleep. Well, he hummed about it, so maybe they do bang for carrots. Worst ages of people are 8 to 14. I would drop the 8 down to 6. And I would increase the 14 to about 23. Are you stuck again? They will use the carrots to bang. Okay, so now he'll take it to other villagers, and if they aren't into banging, then he'll give them potatoes to bang. Is that because Murdo just so happens to be 23? No, people up to the age of 23 are still absolute assholes. So, there's a friend of mine who, like, started talking to me, like, again, fairly regularly in the last, like, month or two. And, we've known each other for, like, 11 years. And one of the things that we constantly do is, like, send each other screenshots of, like, Facebook memories from, like, those kind of years. And we both just say to each other every time, it's like, Jesus Christ, we were such dickheads back then. It's just a consistent thing. I agree, people my age suck. I mean, you just don't... I mean, you know, people definitely evolve and mature at different rates. I just feel like you do not have the level of maturity that you need until around that time. It's kind of ridiculous. This bitch I know got tits on her nail extensions for International Women's Day and she thought she did something. It's just embarrassing, really, isn't it? It's like, are you okay? Do you require professional help? We're not here to judge. We're just trying to work out what up. Oh, chat, what do you think to a waterfall going down here? That looked quite nice. It's the same when I see my Facebook post from 2019-10. Exactly, like, so the friend I'm talking about, we were friends, she's one of my Stafford friends, one of the very few I still talk to. And, you know, we were friends like 2008, 2009, 2010. And you look back at those posts and you're like, oof, oof, oof. It's not good. It's just the ramblings of twats. Hi, Squiggle, how are you? I just got an ad for Lululemon men's training shorts, so that's a thing, I guess. Hey, Squig, if you subscribe to the channel, you can avoid those. Amazon Prime top, right? I'm kidding. How are you, Squirrel? Hope you're well. So, I'm basically doing what I should be doing in House Flipper, aren't I, today? I was finding what is already existing in the world and just, like, remodeling it to make it look pretty. Well, I'm doing the American thing and making it look pretty to me. Function? For poor people? I don't think so. I have to decide a definitive worst age is 13. know. I was still in my hanging out in trees and avoiding people phase when I was 13. So I generally stayed out of trouble. But at the same time, I did that because people my age were bellends. Yeah, I could maybe sign off on 13. 11 to 14, very bad. Yeah, 13's banging. Yeah, I think I can sign off on that one. There's a lot of bad years. Just people in general, really. I need meat in my mouth. Will somebody please provide me with meat in my mouth? We're actually all done with the bricks, aren't we? Yeah, cool. Yeah, nowadays the kids have much more online communication options. And you'd think, potentially, you know, that could be used for good. Yet somehow, the kids be worse. They've only gotten worse with, like, more access to better technology. And they're all friends on TikTok. Do you know what, so one of my favourite things that happens now with TikTok is, like, obvious, like, big TikToks that go viral and stuff. And some of the top comments are like, oh yeah, this kid's in my class, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I honestly don't know if you're telling the truth or not. It's so, I honestly can't tell you. But shout out, I guess. 13-year-olds usually fit into one of four categories. One, the decent minority. Chavs finding out they are chavs. Judgy teenage girls who think they're better than everyone because daddy bought them a Gucci purse. Or four, self-righteous people who think they're better because they check Twitter for news once a week. I'm none of those. No, I was none of those at 13. I literally just used to hang out in a tree and play World of Warcraft. Guess what? Nothing has changed. That's not true. I play a different MMO now. Although, to be fair, I have played World of Warcraft this year, so have I broke the spell? I don't think so. What was I doing? Oh yeah, waterfall. No, I was going to go for gravel, wasn't I? That's why I made a shovel. I do need to make a doorway that just, like, lets me out over here. Whoop. That fella seems to be in the naughty corner. I don't know what he's done, but someone is upset with him. I don't know who he is, but he seems like a good boy. Oh yes, loads of gravel here. I'll say, do I already have gravel in my inventory? I do! Alright, next topic, boys. What we ranting about now? I think everyone should have a 13-year-old dropkick pass. It gives you a pass to dropkick one 13-year-old in your lifetime. I don't know if they deserve a dropkick. But there definitely needs to be one free murder, I think, in your lifetime. If you want to use that on a 13-year-old. Listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying, you know, there could be better uses. Or like a donkey punch. No, don't donkey punch 13-year-olds. What is wrong with you? Cease and desist. Here's this guy saying, what's wrong with you? And I've just suggested murder. New viewer. Hello, is this streamer okay? Regulars. Well, he talked about murdering 13-year-olds, so you be the judge. New viewer. Presses, close window. You know what my... Okay. At the corner of my eye, for some reason, I read the sentence. And in the corner of my eye, it said, you know what my biggest cock is in school. And I was really confused. I was actually genuinely baffled for a second there. Oh? Why listen to RuneScape music? I'm not. I can. It's on the playlist. But this is Final Fantasy VII. Hi, Percy, by the way. How are you? How does regret... It was in the corner of my eye, okay? I don't know. I have issues. Many of them can be explained by mental health. The rest we're not so sure. I'm okay. Good to hear. Persia, I do have a comment to make about your existence. What happened to Persia the Narcoleptic, bro? What happened? Great. What's great? Everything? Great, I'm woke now or something. Yo! Congratulations on being woke. I look back at school and I think, God, I should have punched him in the back of the head and just got told off by the headmistress. Violence isn't the answer. You got awoke. Oh, so you're like Matt Hardy? He is awoken! Oh, Persh, we found a fox in this server. And I asked if it was you, and then I got sad because you weren't here. And that's my entire story. I hope you enjoyed it.